And welcome again to the channel, everybody, and to a little bit of Wingman Wisdom. Yes, I'm wearing one of my Christmas shirts as I guess Christmas Eve is what, 10 days from now? Christmas is 11 days from now. So hopefully you're getting in the Christmas spirit. I know that I certainly am. If you're interested in the shirts that I wear, many people are, you can click on the word more in the description. It'll open up and you'll see a link to a company called High Seas Trading Company. I have to pay for my shirts just like you have to pay for yours. But if you're looking for a gift for somebody, maybe even a gift for yourself, I love these things. They're not super expensive, but they're made really, really well. They're made right here in the good old USA. And there's a little discount code if you order one or some. So again, I have to pay for them. I don't get a commission from them if you buy one or 100 or any shirts at all. I just love them. And they've got holiday themed shirts. And as you know, I got a whole bunch of them. So anyway, welcome to Wingman Wisdom. Not long ago, I played a voicemail that came in from a guy that was telling a story about his friend tried to buy a $40,000 tractor. Now, this could have been a $40,000 anything, but the story, long story short, is the man had saved up for several years and had cash money, took it into the dealer, and he said, I want that tractor right there. They said, I'm sorry, sir, we can't sell it to you because we can't take your cash. And the caller was very emphatic, and I did the video, and it was, what was it called? It was like RVers are facing a whole new world from not that long ago. It's not just RVers are facing this whole new world, but I went off and I talked about some things, and as always, I got lots of comments, and I appreciate that. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, about half the people that watch Wingman Wisdom do not subscribe, and I don't know why. I do this all the time. I'm a former campground owner. I'm a lover of RVing and camping and the great outdoors. I say I love most of the people that do it most of the time. And if you want an old guy's perspective, yes, I'm old school. Not that I'm right, but if you want an old guy's perspective who is, I think I'm somewhat open-minded, and I listen to all your comments, subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. So let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and look at some of the comments that people posted on that video. Start out with, and by the way, I love hearing from you. I read all of your comments. I love doing these shout outs, even if you disagree with me. So first one is from Frank. Says, you're so right, Alan. It is so entertaining to watch young people working as cashiers, trying to make change without the help of a computer register. I was talking about how artificial intelligence is taking over everything. We don't even have to think anymore. It's taken over it's taken over our minds. And sometimes AI is really good, but where do you draw the line? Is the purpose of life just to be, take care of me, answer all of my problems so that I don't have to go through anything in life except pleasurable things? I don't think so. AI can't figure out what we are supposed to be doing, but it's doing a pretty good job of pointing us in that direction. So let's keep going. Solomon says, I enjoy hearing you talk because you're talking from both sides, meaning common sense. This is why some people don't understand, because they don't look at the whole picture, only half. The most important part of a conversation is listening. Solomon, I appreciate that. I agree with you. I'm trying to do a better job of listening. I've got a long way to go. When I was young, I thought I listened. I didn't listen to anything. But as I say, your comments, your phone calls, your emails do mean something to me. And I listen, I read all of them. So thank you about that. And I think that to be in the middle, it's a lonely place to be. It's an easy place to go on this side of the political aisle or that side. You can find lots of allies, but it's hard to find somebody in the middle. That's why I'm so grateful for your friendship and understanding here on Wingman Wisdom. I really mean that, because most people pick a camp and that they don't want to hear anything from the other side. I try to stay in the middle. What do they say? That if you're getting flack, that means you're over your target. My target is over everybody. I don't have all the answers, but I'm trying to bring up some questions that I think are worth some thought. So let's continue on. It says, it has been this way for many years. I worked for a car dealer. We always had to have forms filled out and signed by the customer if we took more than $10,000 in cash. They said they were trying to catch drug dealers. Right. They're doing a good job, aren't they? All the drug dealers they've been catching through those $10,000 deposits. Are you kidding me? That's their story. All of us have a story. And you can deny you have a story. That could be your story. But we all have a story, and the banks and the government, they got their story. I wonder, how many drug dealers have they caught? Oh, yeah, we caught another one because they deposited $11,000. Really? Do you believe that? Let me know if you think they're catching any drug dealers by tracking how much money we put and take out of our own accounts. All right, user dash, so that sounds like a, I don't know, robot, but he says, hey, Alan, I enjoy watching your videos. The banks may ask all of us who are seniors, what's the reason for the cash withdrawal? It's to prevent a senior from getting defrauded by a scammer. Again, right. I don't believe it. How many scammers have been, you know what? We're going to save you, sir. We're not going to give your money back. We're going to hold it because we think you're going to get scammed. You know what? That's the direction our government is moving in. They're going to tell us what we can spend money on. And it is moving in that direction. You don't believe me? Post a comment. Let me know. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. Probably. But again, I look ahead and what I see is not pleasant for most people. And I think I am most people. It's not going to be pleasant for any of us in my view. Okay, a lot of comments here. Let's go to Peter. Peter says, Alan, would AI know to land a plane in the Hudson River and save all those lives on that Airbus that was flown by Captain Sully? I don't think so. I don't think so either, Peter. I think that artificial intelligence looks for, just give me an answer, and they will tell us what the answer is. How often have you tried to follow a GPS and it was wrong? But that's from artificial intelligence. Somebody out there, not a person going, they want to go to this place. There's no way artificial intelligence will ever take the place of the human connection. You know why? It ain't human. It never will be human. It's smarter than we are. It is smarter than we are. And if you want to be lazy and thoughtless and have AI make all the decisions for you, and I don't, AI is great, and AI is good at some things. It truly is. I'm just saying it's hard to draw the line. Where are they pushing it too far? I think that we need to learn how to critically think. I think that most of the people that watch Wingman Wisdom, at least I want to hope that we can critically think. We can see kind of both sides. We can see things that are going on from a different perspective, and we can think. What's wrong with that? All right, Ed Feld says, I enjoy listening to you and learn much from your wisdom, but I noticed you complained about AI, complained about the phone you held up. I was born way before cell phones, and growing up, having one phone on the wall that we had to check to see if anybody else was on the line before dialing. Remember party lines? Does anybody else? Ed, I remember party lines. I remember picking it up and hearing some other, oh, dang it, I got to put it down because the neighbors are talking on it. I remember that. In fact, when I was, I think, probably a teenager out in the country, you'd pick it up. A lot of people had a party line. It's like, get off the phone. I want to make a call. Young people have no idea what we're talking about. I promise you. Ed continues. He says, I noticed you're using your cell, so I'm respectfully asking if you would be willing to no longer carry one. I love asking my AI devices questions that would take me several minutes to look up, but can get my question answered in seconds. I like living in this century over the one I grew up in. I like living in this century, and I like AI, and I like easy. I do. But pride doesn't come from easy. That's not pride. Give me a quick answer. Come on, give me the answer. Give me the answer. Life's biggest questions are still trying to be answered, and AI isn't going to answer them. We have to figure out our own path, don't we? We have to figure out our own answers. AI can maybe tell us what, the square root of 212 is, but it can't tell us how to mend our relationships. It can't make us fall in love with something. It can't. If I'm off base, please let me know. If you think that AI is better than human beings in that it can even determine our feelings and say, nope, we're going to make these decisions for you. I want to know. AI scares me. Do I use it? Of course I use it. I ain't stupid, not all the way stupid, but I don't believe that the people that created AI have any idea. Maybe they do. Maybe they do know what they have created, and that I don't know where the end is, but it's not good. All right. Marty says worldwide countries are in the process to eliminate physical cash. More and more electronic transactions will be accepted. It's all about the governments being able to track the flow of large sums of money. No, No, that's only partly true. It's all about the governments being able to track all sums of money, all transactions, every one of them. How would you like that? Are we moving in that direction? Do you see it? It's called a central bank digital currency. There's an experiment going on right now that banks, the biggest banks in our country, are practicing on this. We're just practicing, just doing a test run. Right. They don't want to know where the large sums of money go. They want to know everything they can about you. It reminds me back when I was doing my TV show and I knew a very, very high person in a very high company. And he and I were together. This was back 20 something years ago. And he said, in the future, there was this company, you would know the company, we want to know everything. We want to know, I said, what do you mean? Well, we want to know everything about everybody. The person that can get all that data, that knows everything about you, they're going to control the world. And I went, boy, what a terrible attitude he's got. Wrong. Aren't we moving in that direction? I think so. Okay, let's keep going. We've got Henri Codger. Henri Codger says, I've been hearing that Big Brother's going to digitize the dollar. That way they can track every penny spent. Amen. I just said this. They've already gotten the young generation used to not carrying cash. They all pay with plastic and phone apps. It's coming. You know what, Henri Codger? I do that. I don't even carry cash with me anymore. And I know it's getting ready to happen. It's convenient to use plastic, right? Whoop, we're done. I mean, who doesn't want to have some kind of a fast transaction? Isn't it scary? I don't know. I'm not saying we need to go back to, counting every single dime and destroying credit cards. I just don't know where the end game is. And I'm glad that I'm almost 70 years old, so I'm probably not going to live long enough to see it to its full fruition. But, young people today, they have no idea what's coming. No idea. And I may not know exactly what's coming, but I see the direction and the trajectory. Do we want anybody else? Let's go this one. We got a couple more, and then I'm going to close it out there. It says, I want an audit of all these politicians that are making these rules for us. And on the subject of AI, this will lead to no one being held accountable for all the wrong coming our way. It'll only be worse than all the layers of government bureaucracy. It's more bureaucracy. It's more people who are unaccountable, and they're going to tell us how to live. They've got our best interest at heart, right? Yeah, the banks, they want to catch the drug dealers. They're going to try to help the government. Sure they are. Okay, Coop says the reason the bank has to ask you about what you're getting the cash for is this. There are so many people being scammed out of their money. They're just trying to protect you. Really? Don't I feel better that I'm being protected by my bank? If I want to go and withdraw my money, why should I have to tell them what I want to use it for? Maybe if I said, well, I want to donate it to the Republican Party, would they be happier then? Oh, I want to donate it to the Democratic Party. Would they be happier then? Whose business is it? Why should we have to do that? Well, it's to protect you. I don't need that protection. If I'm foolish enough to be scammed, and I could be, I guess I could be, but I think I'm a pretty wise person. I'm very sensitive to emails that come in. I got one today from a guy that, and it looks absolutely legit, but I haven't talked to him in like 3 years. And it says, I've got this PDF file, open it, it's totally secure. And I sent him back a note and I said, hey, Ron. And I said, just making sure that this is you because I don't want to open it. It's been a while since we talked. He responds like in 2 minutes and he says, oh, it's me. The link is secure. Click on the PDF file. I said, Ron, you know my phone number, and if it's you, call me, and then I'd be glad when I hear your voice to open it up. You know what I heard back from that guy? Not a word. So I'm pretty paranoid, if you will, pretty protective of what I have. But if I'm foolish enough to give it away, if somebody wants to take it from me and I give it to them, shame on me. There's a whole lot more people that commented on this video. And I know it doesn't have anything specifically to do with RVing, but a lot of RVers right now are cashing, or they're trying to amass a stack of cash so they can go and make a buy on an RV. They are. They've cut down their spending. They're saving, saving, saving. And when they withdraw their money, what if they want to withdraw cash and take it to the RV dealer? Think the RV dealer is probably going to be floored, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Maybe I'm just an angry old man, but I promise I'm an angry old man if I am, getting in the holiday spirit. Let me know what you thought of this video. I would love to hear from you. As I say, I listen to every voicemail. I read every one of my emails that you said. And I love to highlight many of the comments that you make on my videos. Again, these shirts are available. All the shirts that I wear here on Wingman Wisdom, I get them, I buy them from a company called High Seas Trading Company. And you can find out more about Christmas themed and, I don't know, Thanksgiving and Easter, all different kinds of things, as well as just some pretty dang cool looking shirts. The ones that I wear, and there's even a discount provided. So click on the word more in the description below. It'll open up where you see High Seas Trading Co. Where you see that, you'll see the keyword that will give you a discount if you want to buy something for somebody or for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I hope, as I say, that you're getting in the holiday spirit. Christmas Eve is what, 10 days from now, I think. 10 days. It's here already, and I'm loving it. Let me hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.